Ethiopia means more than a country. It means the land of ether people, the original world, the cradle of humanity. This isn't just trivia, it's memory.
RandomRocko. To nig or not to nig? When I say nig, I mean the N-word. I just saw a video that randomly floated up across my timeline that put me in this frame of mind. It's a debate I've been having for a long time. I had one discussion about it on my when I used to do the Monster Mondays podcast with Starang Wonder and DJ Rex. Salute to the bros. One day we was having a conversation, a discussion, maybe possibly a debate on this, right? And I'm for the usage of the N-word amongst our people, amongst us who understand it, amongst our culture. I don't remember if all three of us were on this stand, were on the same side of it. I know that all three of us use it. I believe one of the guys might have been like they trying to cut down and all that. And I can understand it, that, but I don't. Well, here's the thing. Those of you who met me or who know me from rap and not just blogging, y'all know that I have a great relationship with words. Words are special to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do a lot with words. And a lot of words I research. Some words I don't. Some words just, the connection just stumble across me one day and I go, oh. Like the brand name Frigidaire. There's a brand that they made refrigerators and stuff like that, right? I don't know if they still do, but I remember I thought that when I was a kid, I thought Frigidaire was just something that older people called refrigerators. And then one day, I believe in my 40s, I accidentally made the connection between the brand Frigidaire and frigid air and refrigerator and how all of the things and how all of those words connect. That's what I'm getting at. Like, when it comes to words, I do that often. And for the life of me, I cannot, still can't. I mean, I don't want to, but I couldn't ignore the fact that the word negus means king. Like, once I learned what that word meant, I couldn't unlearn that. I couldn't unhear that, right? It means king in Africa. You can't tell me that the N-word ain't come from that somewhere down the line. So what? Like, if a group of people used or modified the word to demean us, right? To disrespectionize our gangstification, our whole existence, right? But if they calling you kingy, if they stop calling you king and start calling you kingy, the kingship, and they just make a disrespectful word out of kingship, and then we come back years later in our generation and we like, all right, well, kingship means kingship. And we rocking with it. Or even if we didn't really know what kingship meant, we knew what king meant or whatever it was, we took a liking to it. Then that's us. So anyway, I brought up that point. The word negus. I'm like, I haven't been able to prove it. Like, I Googled it and all that. But Google is, when you some of it's only semi reliable when you looking for certain information. Certain information is meant to be buried, right? So anyway, the guys in the middle of the episode, I think DJ Rec might have Googled the word negus and he came up with the definition. The one that's in the definition, it says, yes, negus refers to a king in Ethiopia. And because I wasn't well read, like I didn't have the details on BrainCap, I wasn't able to fully debate them in that moment or challenge that, because it was like, they said it says just Ethiopia. That's not all of Africa. And I knew that Ethiopia was once I believed that Ethiopia was bigger than I knew that Ethiopia used to be bigger. You understand? I didn't know how much bigger or whatever. In my mind, Ethiopia covered a larger portion of Africa or whatever. And of course, I'm just like, they gonna say anything to me. Whatever. I stumbled across this today. I mean, I stumbled across this information since then, but I just stumbled across it again today, which led me to this video. Oh man, did I lose it? Let me see. Here we go.
It's called Africa. They told you the continent is called Africa. But what if the name itself is a spell? For thousands of years, maps labeled the motherland Ethiopia and the oceans beside it Ethiopian Sea. Africa was a Roman general's name. Atlantic came from the Greek Titan. When conquerors rename a land, they also rename its soul. And when you speak that name every day, you unknowingly repeat their spell. Ethiopia means more than a country. It means the land of ether people, the original world, the cradle of humanity. This isn't just trivia, it's memory. It's the code to who you are, where you came from, and why the system wants you to forget. If this shook you, imagine what else they've hidden. We're decoding it all step by step. Join the link in the Telegram, link in the bio.
Salute to Tobias Kaluth. That's on Instagram. That's who posted this, right? But you got the message. The Ethiopia means the land of the ether people. What? See, again, there's that wordology that I'm a big fan of. You know what I mean? I didn't know that until I saw this video. Now, I know a little bit about a lot of things, right? You know, I've learned a little bit about a lot of things. Some of these things I know, well, I'm very clear on the difference between what I believe and what I know. But I'm just saying, I've come across a lot of information. And because I have this view on the difference between believing and knowing, a lot of times I don't go too deep into, you know, I hear something, I'll research something, I'll find out of something or whatever. And if it's not that important to me in the moment, I don't go all the way down the rabbit hole to try to find out every stinking detail about the thing. But, you know, with this was something I assumed, it was something I lightly researched, it was something I lightly knew, but this makes a lot of sense to me. The N-word coming from the word negus made a lot of sense to me. When my man DJ Rick Googled it and said what he said, I knew that there was a caveat to that. I just wasn't learned enough. I didn't have all the, you know what I mean? I knew that Ethiopia used to be bigger. What I didn't know was Ethiopia used to be Africa. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rolling with that. So on YouTube, you know, it might affect your monetization or your advertisement or whatever the case may be. In certain spaces, platforms and communities, you know, it may be frowned upon, but don't be around me expecting me not to say it if it ain't no money on it, if I'm not being paid not to say it, which is what I'm doing right now. You understand what I'm saying? We get paid for these YouTube videos and all that. So I haven't said the word. But bro, I used the word. And I'm going to keep using the word. And to anybody watching this video, you know, to any of the you know, the people I've debated, I got a cousin that stands firmly against this. I don't care. If we around each other, I mean, I can respect that you won't say it. But if we around each other, you try to correct me, guess what's going to happen? Anyway, I just came to say my little RandomRocko piece. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications.
Is a spell. Ethiopia means more than a country. It means the land of ether people, the original world, the cradle of humanity. This isn't just trivia, it's memory.
That line was a beast right there. That was a ball. My bad. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. And they doing weird stuff on the, you know, they got settings on that will stop you, block you from seeing my videos and all that. Check all your settings. Go to my IG, RocknessBCC. I'll share the video to my stories so you can see exactly what it is they're doing. It's costing a lot of people views. You know what I'm saying? And if it's costing us views, it's costing us cash. So if you want to support us, go there. I'm gonna go there and share that video right now to my stories, and I'm gonna reshare it tomorrow, so to make sure that it's there for y'all to see it, so y'all can identify with those settings and let them know, you know, and fix it, so y'all can see all of the content that y'all want to see. Like I've noticed, like I noticed my numbers was low. I also noticed that certain things that I type in, you know, certain things that I go to search on YouTube when I'm you know, when I'm entertaining myself, not just vlogging or whatever. Like, I could search something that's, I don't know, like I could search Sean Price, Method Man, booty clap videos, right? And when the all of the videos that'll come up will be from like 2, 4, 5, 8, 12 months ago, a year ago, and all that. All of that pops up at the front of the algorithm. And I'm like, huh? What do you mean? Niggas just dropped the Sean Price video last week. Why that's not up? You understand what I'm saying? But it's just something they doing. It's they putting some sort of a age restriction, some sort of a R rating, some sort of a something that we don't have nothing to do with. We're not choosing to click this button, but it's being clicked. Anyway, do all of the things, spell all of the things correct. It's helter skelter, not helter skelter. It's an A and an H, not an E and an R. It's monster, not monster. It's an A, not an ER. It's ROCK. Not just ROC, unless you're a Crip. Crips get a little passage. But if that's who you is, then throw a little cuz something in the comments so we know what it is. And most importantly, it's BCC, not BBC. Pause protesters, get your ass out of here. Rest of y'all.
Welcome to the nation. I am your host, your president, your tour guide, Mr. Monster Man Rocko. I'm the landlord, the owner, tenant, the janitor. I'm out to the damn floor. Let's go. I'm one of the realest you ever gon' see. I ain't come here to lie to you. Niggas done with a lie to you. I get Beanie Siegel's first album, or Paul Pierce even, they are the truth. I'm sick and tired of you, you comical when I'm not in the mood for jokes. You are not a goon, not a shooter or a rider. You shoot off your mouth and you be riding dudes, cock for loot, dude, that's a prostitute.